AI agents are exploding right now. Everyone's talking about them, but a few people know how they actually work. In this video, I'm going to break down 4 of the most in-demand AI agents that if you're an agency owner, you should be selling in 2026. I'll explain what they do, who they're for, and how you can start selling them today. So whether you're building your first AI agency or looking to add a new revenue stream as a business owner, this one's for you. I've been working to advise a lot of executives in data and AI strategies for almost the last decade. And along the way, I've picked up a few little bits and pieces in terms of what actually works, what people want, and what really sells. So here I'm going to distill and break that knowledge all down for you into what I believe are the 4 most valuable ones. So let's jump straight into it. Before we jump into the actual agents, let's get clear on what an AI agency really is. So at its core is an agency which builds or deploys AI powered systems that help businesses save time, generate leads, or improve, let's say, customer experiences. The beauty of this model is you don't need to build complex models. Most of these agents are built using existing tools, APIs, platforms, your Claudes, GPTs of the world. So as an agency, your value really isn't coding. It's connecting the right AI use cases to the right business problems. You might be thinking it's pretty similar to what ChatGPT already does, right? Not quite. ChatGPT really is a one-off prompt that you put in and you get an answer back. But what we want to do as an AI agency is help reimagine the whole process with AI as a component and fitting it into business processes that are actually needed and used and can be made more efficient for the businesses themselves. So let's look at the 4 most popular ones right now. The first one I want to introduce is a lead generation AI agent. So these are systems that find, qualify, and can even message potential customers for clients. This is something that a lot of businesses generally struggle with as well. Client retention. How do I find the right people for my company? How do I make sure that I nurture them correctly, that I qualify them in the right way? And how can I really optimize a lot of that legwork and process behind that? And that's where lead generation AI agents really kick in. So just to give you an example to bring it to life, an agent could, for example, scrape LinkedIn or another company website, find the right decision makers, and send personalized outreach messages using something like Clay or Instantly. And the result, clients get warm leads automatically without hiring a massive sales team to do it. Traditionally, I've seen a lot of people, especially if you're, let's say, a recruitment company, they'll go down, they'll look at someone's LinkedIn website, they'll send them a manual message. Most of the time, they don't get a response back. And that's pretty manual. And if there was a way to completely automate this, this is where AI agents can really help and solve that. So most small businesses really stuck at consistent lead generation. They either don't have the time or can't afford the SDRs. And that's where, if you're running this as an AI agency owner, you can come in. You can offer this as a monthly service to continuously build and support something as a one-off tool that you want to build in. You can offer this as a one-off payment for you to deploy at a client and then charge, let's say, a fixed monthly fee to be able to position it as an AI powered lead generation. And that monthly fee could be something like making sure it's maintained, it has the latest tech inside it. You can even add a new feature inside it. And these ones can really sell from £5,000 upwards, really, with maybe a £500, £1,000 monthly retainer. That's why, and that's how you can get reduced scope. And that's really how you can get them to stick on as a customer. And the best part of all of this is that you can build all of this agent and the rest of the agents I'm about to tell you about using no code tools like Zapier, NAN, Make.com. All of these can be automated super easily. So that's lead generation AI agents, super valuable for companies who are suffering. Pretty much every company has sales that are needed to happen. So the market for this is really broad. And it's always something that people struggle with and can never really find the single solution to be able to connect all the dots together. So the second AI agent I want to talk about is a social media DM bot. Nowadays, There are AI agents that handle inbound DMs for client messages, Instagram, TikTok, and X. Pretty much most people's content sits on either of these platforms. And to be able to take the time, especially if you're someone who has thousands of followers across all of them, can be really time consuming. You don't want to sit there on a chair typing away to every single message, trying to make sure which ones are really the ones that are maybe potential clients, which ones are leads, which ones are just questions, which ones are useless spam. You really want to be able to dig through all of that and making sure it's connected across all of the platforms as well. Generally, this can be hours of someone's day just responding to messages and answering them as well. And this is something that can be saved. You don't want to come across like an AI bot when you're responding, but there are some of them which you can just use an AI agent to be able to build out. So imagine this scenario. You run ads for a gym or let's say a beauty clinic. Instead of a human replying to every how much is it DM, your AI bot instantly responds, might even book them an appointment and continuously make sure they capture leads. So even if you're asleep and the messages come in from a different time zone, your agent can still respond within minutes if you wanted to. So there are some really, really great use cases out there. So if you're a coach, if you're a fitness trainer, even if you're a realtor working in real estate or just e-commerce brands who already can use these, you can build them using tools like ManyChat, BotPress, OpenAI, the API connect to Instagram's messaging API, and Instagram allows you to build it. You're not just blanking them. And the ones that are maybe potential clients who are actually interested in buying a product and service, you can convert them a lot more quicker now that they have your trust and your buy-in in terms of having quick and accurate replies without you really having to lift a finger as well. So that's a social media DM bot, really powerful, especially if you have multiple social media tools and you really want to grow all of your accounts without wasting that much time responding to messages. The third one, now this one is gaining a lot of popularity right now, and these are voice agents. So think of these as almost smart AI receptionists or sales agents that can actually talk to customer in real time. You know, how much time and how much money do you really pay receptionists, let's say a dentist, for them to work every single day, Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, sit in the chair 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, answering calls, booking appointments, and doing all of that? Quite a lot of money that's being spent doing that. And if that kind of thing can be automated using AI and making it sound like there is really a receptionist on the other end of the line, you probably don't need as many hours for a receptionist to be there if you're running, let's say, a dental clinic. So you can use tools like 11 Labs for realistic voice and voice generation, OpenAI's real-time API to connect everything together, and you can create a voice bot that can answer calls, take orders for a restaurant, book appointments, or even just call people to remind them their appointment's upcoming. So it can sound really human and not robotic at all. And you generally from these can pick from a huge range of voices that you want. So for example, let's take a real estate agency because I already mentioned dentists. So here's another example. A real estate agency can have an AI voice agent that picks up calls, qualifies leads, and forwards on only serious buyers to an actual human agent. So it doesn't mean you're completely cutting a human agent out of the loop. It just means you're pushing them down to focus on the more valuable clients that are actually going to be high conversions. So voice agents are becoming the new front line for customer service. You can charge per call, per month, or as a one-time setup, however it generally works if you're an AI agency. And I do recommend you try these out because I think you'll be pretty impressed by how realistic they end up sounding as well. And any shop that exists on the high street that takes calls in will generally be benefiting a voice agent. So the market for these is pretty huge. So it's a really great one to try and tackle at the moment, especially since it's quite new and not too many people have even thought about this kind of things, let alone AI agents in general. If you're interested in the video of me setting up an AI receptionist, I have one. I believe it's going to be available in the top right hand corner, which you can click and find out more. All will be available in the description below. And the last one I want to talk about, which is nowadays I feel pretty much very, very few people are doing this. But this is one that is going to absolutely blow up in the future as well and redefine how AI agents work altogether. And these are the concept of AI avatars. So these are AI avatars are digital humans or presenters that can represent your own brand. If you have a brand, explain the product, or even replace traditional video hosts that predominantly exist. So for example, imagine a real estate agency that wants property walkthrough narrated by an AI presenter, or even a YouTube creator who uses an AI version of themselves to post daily videos. You can create it using Synthesia, HeyGen, Pika Labs, and combine them with AI voices that we mentioned above to create a complete automation. Now, what this can do is that if you're someone who posts a lot of content on YouTube, on Instagram, video content, even rather than images, you can build UGC ads with them. You can automate all your postings with them as well. And you don't even need to pretend like you're in Dubai on the beach, right? You can have your AI agent and your video avatar basically look like it's there without you having to go through Photoshop or make a lot of edits. You can even add products, UGC ads to certain avatars as well to help with the promotion and really customize and change it up however you like. So this is super, super powerful in terms of being really interactive and really changing the game for how AI agents work. And you can really sell this as a video automation for brands, charging per video or a monthly contract package, almost like how a traditional marketing agency would work. So that's it. Those are 4 agents which I think are super powerful. All of them I'm really, really excited about. Some of them at the beginning, the ones I mentioned, the lead generation agent and the social media ones, are instant, guaranteed ones that you can sell and have a really high demand. The other ones are ones which are also have a really high demand, but ones which are upcoming and are a little bit newer in the space, which you can take advantage of the market opportunity. So we've got lead generation, social media DM bots, voice agents, AI avatars. Each of these can be sold at great for a great amount for your agency. They have a high market, and you don't need to really be a developer to be able to even build some of these as well. So if you wanted me to make a deep dive tutorial on any of these, even further to the ones that I already done in a step-by-step way, comment below which ones you'd like me to go a little bit more deeper on. And if you are a business who's reading this and trying to learn more about AI agents, then do check out my AI agency down below. I help a lot of companies build out their own AI agents like the ones I mentioned above. So if you're interested in not really doing the grunt work, but want the actual value behind it, then just give me a shout. All my details, like I said, are down below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll be dropping more AI agency content very soon. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.